a very useful tool, okay, that you can use as a technology innovation manager. In the last session, I think you have looked already, like the Potter and also the well, we have looked the what we call a SWOT analysis. Okay, that is also very important tools, very useful tools that can be used by manager. Okay, another tools, what we call Eisenhower Matrix. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to explain it to you. Okay, I have put here the link, okay, where you can read about Eisenhower Matrix. Anybody here have ever heard this matrix, Eisenhower Matrix? Anybody here pernah dengar ni? Eisenhower Matrix? Tak, tak pernah. Tak pernah dengar. Okay, this is very interesting. I think you have looked already. Maybe you don't know the names. Okay, the name Eisenhower Matrix. Okay, well, never mind. It may not be in any textbook. Okay, actually, this is very useful tools. Okay, Eisenhower Matrix. Well, of course, as a manager, okay, you have to do planning, kan? Lepas planning, after planning, you have to implement. Remember, planning and strategizing is all about the how to say doing or planning the activities that you have to do, and in order for you, in order for the for you as a manager, okay, to help the organization to achieve the organization objective, objective, vision, mission, and objective. And of course, there will be a lot of hundreds, thousands of things to do. Yeah. So as one of the very important tasks that you have to decide is which one to do first. And a lot of things to do. So which one you have to do first? Which one you have to do now? Okay, and which one you can do later. Okay, so actually this Eisenhower Matrix is very useful tool for how to say prioritizing. Okay, okay, you can learn from this website. Okay, what is Eisenhower Matrix? Okay, basically, this is how to say the priority tool, the tools that you can use to how to say to make priority. Some things that you have to do now. Okay, something. The other things you may be able to do it later. Okay, so this one, okay, how to say the priority can be based on the how to say the importance, the importance and also the urgency, the importance and the urgency of the things. Okay, you can how to say categorize all the things that you need to do into four type of activities. Okay, based on its importance and also based on its urgency. Okay, so see here where how to say there are four metrics here. Okay, there are things that is less important and important. You can see the how to say the vertical axis here. It looks the importance of the task, whether it is important or whether it is not important, less important and important. Okay, so on the horizontal axis, you can see You can categorize it based on the how to say the task urgency, yeah, not urgent or less urgent. Okay, so based on this urgency and also importance, okay, you can categorize every activities that you have to do according to the level of uh, their importance and their urgency. Okay, so at the end of the day, you will how to say categorize all activities into urgent and important. Okay, so here we see the first category, okay, which is how to say thing that is very urgent. They do first. The first one. The things that is very urgent and very important, of course, you have to take this as priority. Okay, do first. First, focus on important tasks and to have to be done, and it has to be done immediately. Okay, so now you know what will be your priority today. Do first. Now at this moment, what is your priority? Eh? Datang kelas lah, dengar lecture kot. Maybe you have other priorities. I don't know. Okay. So do first. First focus on important tasks to be done at this moment on the same day. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so do first the things that is important and urgent. And the second one, the thing that is important, yeah, important, but not so urgent. Yeah. For example, what? Any examples of thing that is important but not urgent? Anything? Assignment. Good. Assignment. Okay. Assignment, because assignment. Well, it is very important, but the deadline not today. Okay. So we can how to say delay, not delay lah. Okay, the best word to use is schedule. To schedule it and when to do. Okay, to schedule. That is things that is important but not so urgent. It's the same with your okay. This class maybe you don't have mid-sem test, kan? Some class they got a test, kan? So test also very important, but the test not today. Okay, so it can schedule it. Okay, to make the preparation. The same also with exam. And other thing that is important, okay, but not urgent because it can be scheduled. Okay, so schedule things that is not important, that is important but not that urgent. Yeah. Okay. The third is thing that is how to say urgent. This can be very tricky lah. Okay, things very urgent but not important. Well, you will know yourself. Okay, what will be these things or activities that can be categorized into this? And email. Okay, urgent. Email urgent ke? Okay, urgent. Okay, urgent lah. Okay, WhatsApp, or FB. I don't know lah. Dia today youngster kan. Sometimes to reply all WhatsApp, or all message. Okay, is very important, but it's not. It's very urgent. Okay, looks very urgent, but actually not important pun. Okay, so actually as a manager, okay, things like this, okay, you can ask your colleagues or how to say your subordinate, your staff to do it for you. Yeah. Well, of course, manager can do this lah. Okay. For you yourself, maybe it's very difficult for you to to delegate. Delegate mean you ask other person, okay, it's maybe your staff, okay, to do it, okay. For example, maybe you have to attend some meetings, some meeting very urgent. Your client want to see you, okay, and you have other important things on that day, kan? So how to say? You may ask the your representative to do the task or to meet the client. For example, like it is just one example, okay, where there are things that is very very urgent, but not that important. Okay, so maybe you'll be able to delegate it to others. Okay. Well, the fourth one, okay, this is things that not urgent but not important. Okay, theoretically, okay, you cannot do this. Yeah, you cannot do things that is not urgent, not important. Don't do at all. But unfortunately, okay, sometimes we do this. Yeah, we do something that is not important, that is not urgent. Okay, tapi kita buat juga, kan? Any example tak? I don't know any examples. Okay, maybe you know yourself. Okay, what are the things that are not important, not urgent, but you still do it? Kan? This one actually have to be avoided lah. Okay. So now you know Eisenhower Matrix. The name may not ring the bell. Okay. You may not have an how to say, tak pernah dengar benda ni kan, okay. Tapi most probably you have already know this, okay? Only that you don't know the names. Okay. So anybody familiar with this matrix? Just now I asked the name, okay, nobody knows. Okay? But now I show you, okay, maybe you have learned this and somewhere. And it's very simple one, very simple one. But we can how to say, apply this. Yeah, we can use this as a manager also. As individual also, you can do this. Okay. Well, of course, theoretically, you have to do the important thing first. Okay. Do the most urgent, the most important first. Okay. So everything need to be prioritized, okay? Because as a manager, okay, you have to do a lot of things, okay? A lot of things, and you have to prioritize your work, okay, to ensure that your how to say uh, activities, okay, will be done, will be achieved effectively and efficiently. Okay. Okay. That is one of the how to say tools that you can use, okay, prioritizing tasks. Okay. What I want you to do is, okay, you later, okay, you go to this forum, okay, and discuss, okay, how exactly you can use these tools as a manager. Okay, give specific example. Yeah. And this is forum discussion, and this discussion will be assessed, okay, and how I will assess it, okay, I will assess based on the participant, okay, and also the idea that you give. Yeah. This discussion will carry around I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months or something like that. Okay. So you can do it today, tomorrow. Tomorrow we will not have WebEx session. Okay, so take the opportunity to finish all these tasks. Yeah. Anyway, I will open it for 1 week. Okay. So that is the first discussion, and the second one is, have you ever heard balance scorecard? I think you have done this in other class, maybe principle of management. Principle of management, or maybe strategic management also. You may have learn this, yeah, marketing also, and have learned this. Okay, never mind, you have learned this, okay, but now, okay, in strategic management, okay, strategic management of technology, I want you to revise, refresh again, what is balance scorecard? Okay, I think you know already, you should have known it. Balance scorecard where we can evaluate the performance of the organization, because usually organization they measure the performance based on finance. Always company look at the profit, the cost and stuff, always about money. Okay, but in fact, the performance of company not only not only financial performance is very important, but other aspect of performance also very important. For example, the performance related to customer and stakeholder, yeah, the performance related to efficiency, quality, all those related to internal process, and also the performance related to um, organizational capacity and learning and growth. Okay, things related to people, human capital, the infrastructure, strategy, culture, and etc. etc. Okay, so this is what basically what you have learned. Okay, a balance scorecard, as the name show here, the company performance must be balanced. Okay, balance means it's not only about money or financial. It's not about financial performance. It's not about using resources effectively only. Okay, but the score or the performance of the company have to be looked at a wider area, wider scope, and not only finance, not only money, but also other aspect. Okay. So now, okay, we are in the strategic management of technology, okay, technology and innovation. So the thing that I want you to discuss is, okay, how to how we can include the aspect of technology and innovation into this balance scorecard. Okay, maybe the scorecard that we use already, the company use already, maybe already have the element of technology innovation there. Okay, so I want you to discuss, okay, what are the things, what are the things related to technology innovation that you can, how to say, integrate, okay, or to include in the balance scorecard perspective. Of course, when you do in marketing, okay, maybe they don't really, focus on things like technology innovation. Okay, principle of management, maybe looking at the overall management performance, or overall company performance, business performance, not only focus on technology and innovation. Okay, now I want you to, focus and discuss, okay, in more, how to say, details lah. Okay, how? For example, here, every aspect, every aspect here need to be measured. And financial performance, for example, the apa tu, profit, profit margin, for example, that will be the key performance index lah. Okay. So for technology and innovation, for example, what are the measurement that you can put into this balance scorecard? Yeah? I think you can look what you have learned in other courses, like in innovation management, you do in your second year with me. Remember, okay, there are things that we can measure, like the R&D expenditure, for example, and and etc. etc. Okay, so I'm not going to give the answer today. Okay, you try to find yourself. Okay, and discuss that. Okay, discuss mean anybody can give any idea, okay, related to this one. Okay, make it like very informal discussion. So of course, I will look at the how to say. Of course, your participation. So you just give idea, then you can get marked, okay. And also, of course, your idea, okay, the accuracy, or the legitimacy of the idea will be evaluated as well. Okay. So I'm not going to to give lecture today. Okay, I think that's all lah. Okay, very short one. Anything that you are not clear? What will be the task for today and tomorrow?
Doctor, just now you mentioned that it's better we give a example.
Example,
It's
yes.
like you mean the product or actually a company? Then we use the real company as the example. Is it?
Yeah, you
Or
can give example company also. Okay.
or it's
Balance
up to
scorecard.
us?
Yeah. Balance scorecard, especially I want to know the how this technology innovation can be, what are the measurement that can be included into the balance scorecard. Okay. I have given you one example. For example, R&D expenditure, kan? Company R&D expenditure can be included. Okay. So what are other measurement or indicators that we can put into that one? So you can discuss also aspect whether the current format of balance scorecard which company usually use is enough to how to say to in technology innovation management, is it enough? Okay, or you need to include special how to say aspect. Just now we have four, kan? Financial and learning organization, kan? Maybe you can suggest another aspect to be included. Okay, or maybe no need. We just include the measurement only. No need to include special how to say um, element for the technology innovation. Okay? This just idea. Okay, just give idea there.
Okay, thank you, doctor.
Okay, clear? Okay, if clear, it's okay then. Very short one, but I think learn quite not a lot lah. Okay, you have learned quite new things today. Okay, like Eisenhower, I'm very surprised that you have never heard the name Eisenhower. Okay, maybe you already know the apa tu matrix tu, kan? Cuma nama dia tak tahu. Okay, thank you so much. Switch on the video. I just want for my record here. Okay. Well, maybe some of you, okay, is quite new, okay, to the terms like balance scorecard, okay. You just browse the internet, okay. There are lots of how to say materials or reference regarding these tools. I think you can read it by yourself. If you are not clear, okay, you can always ask me. You can ask your friend also. Very useful one, yeah. Engineering student maybe never heard Eisenhower before, or balance scorecard never heard before. Okay? Very useful too. SWOT analysis, I think everybody has done it, but not everybody has used it. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we don't have session, we don't have WebEx session.
Thank you, Doctor.
We have, yeah, okay, good.
Thank you, Doctor.